Hello, and welcome to the Essential Basic Project Management. Today we're going to talk about stakeholders. Now, your project stakeholders are major players in your project. They have power. They can influence the outcome of your project. They might be managers, they might be in the non-managerial ranks, they might be customers. One thing you'll want to remember is that stakeholders have competing priorities, and that's something you'll want to keep in mind. Let me give you a quick example I like to call the holdout. Now, I worked on a project many years ago where there were two very strong, powerful departments, two very strong, powerful department managers, and one project manager who was new to the company, and a project team of, let's say, approximately 100 people. It was a pretty big project. Now, the two departments were going to merge into one as a result of the project, requiring only one manager. So the two very powerful department managers struggled a lot early on in the project. There was a lot of what we would call now drama, on the professional level, but a lot of that early on. Well, the project manager grew weary of this and started excluding those two managers from certain conversations, from certain meetings. Now, the managers would come to certain meetings when invited. Sometimes they wouldn't come. Sometimes they'd come and usually not say anything. But toward the end of the planning phase, about a week before work on the project was about to begin, these two managers reviewed the project management plan and raised so many concerns and issues that were indeed valid. Changes had to be made to the scope document, requiring so many changes that timely delivery of this project as well as its overall value was compromised. So the point being, identify your stakeholders early in the planning phase of your project and keep them involved. You need their input. You need to know what they're expecting as a result of the project. You're going to want to know how they plan to measure your deliverables to make sure that you've met the project's expectations. Now, I want to talk quickly about your project's communication plan. It should be flexible enough to cater to the needs of your stakeholders within reason. Now, here's an example I like to call Wild Wednesday. It's a Wednesday at work, and it's one of those days when it's really busy. Everyone seems to be busy. You've got your project manager. You're early in the planning stages of your project plan, maybe midway through the planning stages. Real big meeting at 3. A lot of talk about this meeting. A lot of plans have been made about this meeting. You find out at 10 o'clock, this meeting has to change time. It's got to be at 1. No way to get around it. Okay. Now, of course, you've got some central repository where you've got all your information about the project, but instead you've got to send out an emergency email. 80% of the people you expect to show, not so bad. The rest of the people can get the information online when you post the minutes, right? No big deal. Now, let's say 20% who didn't show, you had 3 very critical stakeholders who had 100 emails that morning. They didn't get to yours. Missed the meeting after they had arranged their maybe week to be there. Now maybe you've got a problem when they show up at 3 and everybody's walking out. That's all the time we have for today. Again, my name is Alexis. I can be reached at alexis.lcd2001@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.